It's time to look at the numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, let's take a look at the Pace Picante sheet. Courtesy of 123. Current date. Bosses defeated, 20 out of 43, 50% done. Weekdays left 96. Current timer. 130 hours. No way. We haven't played this game. We have not played the DLC for 130 hours. I don't believe that. 130. 38, 48. I don't believe that. Why if you believe it and if no? I certainly do not. Let's take a look at the brass tacks hard numbers. Confidence was high right there, above 50% approval rating for the first time, been slowly drifting. Currently, people who are leading the prediction challenge, exclamation point, predict DC Rats, Lake Man, and Slippery Rocks.
Why, Dan, you got this, fam?
Expected completion date, February 16th, 2025.
My man.
I'm telling you, chat, I'm gonna blow the roof off this place when we beat it in 2024. There's no way. DLC progress. Look at this. Where did that come from? Look at this, man. We have barely any bosses left. Boss progression. Commander GAIUS. Let's look at the brass tacks right here. August 20th. Daily PB average HP left 91%. Reach 50%? That's false. We got him to 50%. Longest reach reaching 50% with 1 death allowed to be accounted for horsing. Expected total deaths 571. You got him to trigger P2, not raw data. So basically, once we hit 60 attempts, we're lubed up and ready to go. Look at that. Bam, bam, banger after banger after banger.
Burger after burger after burger.
We're ready to go, man. You've beaten every boss at 70% average HP left. What does that mean? Give me that in first grade. Yo, 123 and Tiberius, thank you for putting those stats together. Appreciate it. That's pretty good stuff, man. You're at 90% average HP. You get better a bit, and then you slay them at 70%. I don't understand. I don't understand. You average 30% damage to the boss over all your runs. You average 30% damage to the boss over all your runs. That's when you expected to kill him. Oh, that's like aggregated statistics. So when we're consistently banging them down to 70, that's when we're gonna win. So basically, we're in the Hall of Fame for Elden Ring. You're saying. That's actually wild. The metadata is consistent over so many bosses. Really? Is it that close? How do we see, like, is there, that's like, to me, that's like on the back of a baseball card. How do I see that? Where's that back of the baseball card? 70%. So like if we pull up like Mesmer. This isn't amazing, by the way. You pull up Mesmer. Where's the baseball data at? Where's the baseball data? Average HP in the top left. Right here? That's the baseball data. But you're saying once we started to hit it at 70? Oh, so as the runs go, this number changes. Is this data public? What do you think? We just sell your data? Yeah, it is. Exclamation point pace. So Mesmer was, what was Melania? It takes a moment to load. Wait, the more people are in, does it take longer to load? How do we change it? This is crazy, man. This is like, if they went over this stuff in statistics would be fun. Wait, so is this the baseball card number? 73%? Tibelius, we could do something with this. We can integrate this somehow into the show. So Rolania, what average HP left is 78. Blue bar on the left is average HP. Oh, so when this gets to 70, that's when the boss is gonna go down. That's what you're saying right here? Oh, so where are we at? We're probably 7 on GAIUS, right? We're at 91. So we got to get this number down, man. We got to get this number down. We got to get that number down. We got to get that down and down quickly. Wait, so how could I totally bust open the stats right now as if we win right now? So basically, if we average, okay, so every run here, we start banging them at like 60, 60, 60, 70, that thing's going to drop, man, right? Is that what you're saying? We got to get those stats going. Man, we're playing for stats now, man. We're playing for stats. Dan, why do I do what? We're playing for stats. How is that data collected? Tibelius, I don't know, how is it? Yeah, all right, we're shooting for PB 70%. We should have a baseball number on there. Holy, Chad, you want me to dial in? Show me baseball statistics. I'm completely dialed, man. I feel like I'm at bat right now against Roger Clemens. Now every run truly matters. We're putting up stats, man. Hold on. Okay, that's okay. We can still get to 70. We can still get to 70. We can still get to 70. We can still get, is that 70? That's 70. That's 75 minimum. That's 70, Chet. Give me 70. That's 70, baby. Stats are coming up. Stats are coming up. That's 70, man. Chad, that's 70. That's got to be a 70. That's 70. Oh, baby. We're hitting stats now. Where's the PB meter supposed to be at? Keep in mind, that was at 90. Yeah, but if we're hitting 70s, that means we're gonna beat them. Hold on. Shuttle said something. How chat? I can never find the chats, man. Chat, should I use Chatterino? So like to look up someone's message, it's so hard to find. Is Chatterino? That way, like, when someone responds to a good message, I just see the response to the good message. I don't see the good message. Chatterino login do not show on stream. Hold on. Can you see me? By adding your account. Remove. Add. Login. Login. Copy. Paste. We're in, boys. Hi. Join channel. DANGHEESLING. Hi. Okay, cool. Now we got Chatterino. Hold on. What was the person's name? Chat, now I can see you. Now I can single out individual conversations. Shuttle Coast Compost literally said you're putting the statistical cart before the horse. All right, we're back. Yo, Chad, I got now you're doubled up, man. Chad, who should I pin here? Chad, who should I pin here? This is new tech. Who wants a? How do I open someone? How do I open someone here? Like, how would I do it? How do I do it? Faint Bunny's not here, chat. Marcellus Wallace. That'll be good tech for when we're exploring. Green message is a first-time chatter, and here? What do you mean? Wait, any first-time chatters? Can I make the font bigger? There we go. Any first-time chatters? First-time chat. Green is a first-time chatter, yo, for FTC. I see why people. I never used Chatterino because for that sole reason I couldn't tell the first-time chatter were like be natural. Is there a way to add first-time chatter, a first-time chatter thing here? Click to add a split. Mentions. Wait, I can just look at messages you want me to see? That's pretty good, man. Chat. Do people, like, do most streamers use Chatterino? Or the ones that like their community?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
A lot of them do.
Hickman God gifted a tier 1 sub to Melfburn. They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Yo, Pickman, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Pillworth, thanks for the prime. Default, thanks for the 25 months. Let's get this toast. Yeah, but people start adding you on every message. Nah, give it about 10 seconds. People will get over it. All right, we're battling for 70%. Keep getting these stats up, man. Trying to get these stats up. Get these stats up, baby. Look at these stats, man. Okay. Pre-stats, Dan would be batting 0%. Chad, for my the Little League team I coach this year. Okay, they're pretty young, but dude, I was putting stats in, at-bats, everything. And it's actually helpful, man. Kids get to see improvement. I know how to set the batting order, not just going off of who I think smashing the ball. It's really good, man. Forget that they're 7 and 8 years old. They didn't need to see the stats, but it was helpful. Stats are just good, man. I don't like doing the math, but I like doing the stat. You know? Is that 70%? But it helped, man, when I'm like, All right, I don't know how to do the lineup. Let me see. I'm like, all right, little Timmy's been on a hot streak here. Playing Moneyball with 7-year-olds. Well, sometimes I'm like, all right, hey, we got to change a lineup. Outside of my opinion, what's another good thing to like change the lineup? Stats, man. You know, it helps. There's no, it 1,000% helped. Guy who spent 100 hours modeling the boar nose wiggling deserves a raise. What? +2 in the death counter. That's more stats, man. Chat, one of these days. That hurts the stats, man. That hurts the stats. One of these days. One of these days, I don't know how. I'm going to guess with CMO Punk is probably going to help. I think the death counter will go to the production team. Could I add a 70% marker next to the PB marker? I'd love to have the 70% stats marker and the daily PB marker. I mean... Timmy, coach, can I play? Get those numbers to 50% AB and we'll talk. Timmy, your last 3 games, you were batting .333 and you got to clean up those stats, man. What about LA Knight? Yeah! What about him? I'm about a week behind on WWE. Did I ever get the tech to give people control over the overlay? I never asked Squeaks. I should, though. The average for Little League is actually pretty high. Our best hitters were hitting 775. But it was like it was like half kid pitch, half coach pitch. No, not T-ball. Half and half. Give me that 70%, daddy. My favorite part of coaching Little League is seeing like the bottom half of the order get way better throughout the year. Like the kids that are already players are like, all right, just keep it up. But I love seeing the kids that are like, their struggle bus and end of the year, they get that big hit, man. You see the smile on their face and you're just like, acknowledge me. It's the best part, man. That's the best part. PB me. No, I meant not acknowledge me, but acknowledge them.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Awu, thank you for the prime. But it's cool, man. That's I like. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but baseball for kids is great, man. Like, it was as much fun coaching Little League this year as it was, you know, all the years I coached football. You just see like, it's like, man, there is no hiding. You can't hide in baseball. You whiff, you're whiffing. You get a hit, the dugout goes nuts. Holy stun. 50%. Let's go back to the well. Back to the well. We don't have to change who we are. Let's be who we are. You don't have to change who we are just because he's 50% Timmy.
No, Gary.
I will say this, and this is the last thing. We were the only the only team in the league with walk-up songs, but we had to, man. We had to. Just the camaraderie, the pogs it built for the kids, man. Why not? It's not BM. Imagine being a 7 or 8-year-old kid. You got a walk-up song. Come on, man. Like, it was just. No, each kid had a walk-up song. Like, each kid. It just got the parents, it got everyone into it, man. Walk-up songs are the great uniter. Alright, that's gonna hurt our stats. That's the most damn thing I've ever heard. What do you mean? But, I mean, they could pick any song. I learned some new songs, man. I mean, obviously there's no like swearing, but the one that I think became the crowd favorite, and the one kid came up to me, he's like, hey, I want Narcos by Timmy Trumpet, and I'm like, Narcos? I'm like, all right, and I listened to it, it's like, I mean, dude. But it's funny, man. It's just like, I feel like we're all dogs, man. It's like, when you saw a kid walk up towards the end of the year, you're like, man, I know, like, you heard the song and you're like, I know what kid's up, you know? Yeah, brand recognition, I know. Does Dan know he's still just chatting? F5 me? It's all stats, man. It's all stats. Alright, let's get this toast.
You got this, big dog. Believe in you.
Sandman, thanks for the 33 months. Chad, how are our baseball stats? How's our stats looking? Have we hit 70s? Man, we had a good first run, man. We gotta harness the power of stats.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
KC97 gifted a tier 1 sub to Vandeezy88.
Casey, thanks for the gifted. I appreciate it. That's devastating to your stats, dying at 95. No, we can't have stats devastation. Armin, we're playing for stats, man. 70% gets our batting average to the Hall of Fame. Also, it's GM Wednesday. Okay, we got players too. Is that 70? Tiberius, what's our average? What's our batting average for today? Batting average is percentage health left of the boss. That actually is a good batting average. I think Armin is sweating not to BM on GM days. No, Armin's more than capable of having a lot of GM, man. That's who he is at his core. Wait, 70% health gone or not left? Wait, is it 70% health left or health gone? Left, yeah. When you stop, we pop. Narcos. 70? That's close to 70.
L1 into our repertoire of moves. Front seating hard right now.
Grumbos, thanks for the 22. You typically average win when you're averaging 30% damage. So that's right, chat. That's right. So we have to get him down to 70% health consistently. The stats are clouding his judgment. I know we have to get him to 0, but it starts by getting him to 70. Based on statistics, we get him to 70 every run, we're gonna win. On historical data compiled. All right, let's get that 70. Bologna Davenport says, why does Dan only attack on one side? Do we only attack on one side, or do we just mix it up a little bit? You always are one. I feel like it's like we're not a switch hitter. We like to be on one side of the plate. We can control the fastballs. You know? Can you switch hit in the middle of an at-bat appearance? A plate appearance? Literally, what does that even mean? Dreadwitch. What you think it means. You used to be able to, but not anymore? Why? Is that 70? It's annoying to switch pitchers. Also, Valway, what's going on? Keep in mind, 91% was an average over 106 runs. So you need 106 runs where you get them to 50% to move the average down to 70. So we're pretty close, right? I'll tell you what, chat. I don't want to put this on blast right now, but it's a little this is like the first time in 12 years. This is very comforting. So like, I got the stadium on the right. And I got the box seats on the left. That's nice, man. That's the first time we've ever done that. That's like nice. YouTube chats is to the right. Oops, wrong overlay. I wonder if you could do that for mods. So like there's like a mod tab. So like when there's something really important that they type like 3 times that I miss, then I won't miss it anymore. There is. There's a VIP tab too. That was an L1 right there. That's the chat. That is a juicy 70%er, man. That's getting us there. That's a juice. That's a PB too. That's PB. That's a juicy one. Juicy one and a PB. You have measured and have tape on the monitor to actually whether it's 70% or not. Nathan, just in the private suite, just let me know if it's a 70%er. Have you considered using Rowan Atkinson fruit to heal Torrent? We don't really get... I mean, I think this is too quick of a fight to horse with that. So like right now, if we slam the Red Bull, doesn't it heal him too, or no? Does, okay. Two-factor. I like that little noise it makes when he shoots the dental drill bit at you. We're looking at 70, man. That's 70. Yo, Nathan Boost, if you got the tape, you gotta let me know. I'm looking in the VIP suites. I got no tape. It's a 70%. All right, got the tape. We just got to get a little bit quicker on that, Nathan. We're in the middle of a fight. You got to get a little bit quicker on it. You could just at me and type tape. If you don't gotta type it all out. All right, Chad. The stats are looking good, man. Stats are looking good. Chad, hear me out. Ooh, stats me. Where's CMO Punk? We got a batting average ticker right here. Last run, 70%er. TLDR, you just got here. What stats? Exclamation point pace 70. If we hit 70% at the ballpark, it means we're gonna win. You're focusing on something that doesn't matter. Sunwolf Amrad says, technically it does matter. Can my stat heads rise up and say that when we average 70%, that means the boss is about to die? Historically, based on Elden Ring, Remembrance boss deaths. Stats me. It does matter. It's an indicator of success. If baseball tracked almost hits. The stats heads are not with you? No, this... Chat, Tibelius said, when we average 70% health, the boss down to 70% health, that is when the death will come. Is that confirmation bias? I don't think so. Tibelius, tell me why that's not confirmation bias. 70%. He still looks like Hugh Jackman. Has nothing to do with getting it down to 70%? Yes, it does. Statistically, you're not gonna take 4 remembrance bosses of data that map perfectly and say it doesn't match. Where's my number heads at, man? Where's my number heads at? The random variation of each run at 70% average has been enough to get the W on every boss so far. Technically, it's about the range of HP with an average of 7. That's it. Black and white. Clear as crystal. Baramoto, let's get black and white, clear as crystal on the soundboard.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Pace.
4 data points enough to draw conclusions on? I'm with you.
Dan, it's your old friend Pace. Figured I'd stop by on GM Wednesday to say hi. I know it's been a while. I hear you love stats more than me now. Oh well. If you're in town sometime, drop by. I hope this isn't goodbye forever. Your friend, Pace.
Hey Dan, just wanted to say been loving these Elden Ring streams. Can't wait to get this DLC beat so we can finish up our Lies of P. Dan.
Sean, thank you.
Keep up the amazing work, Sire.
You will be in the front seat when we Lies of P Platinum. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 43 months. Zeus, thanks for the support. Brian Rampage says, I hope streamers having a good day and not worried about learning boss patterns. We're doing both, man. All right. So, 70% we're good. Dan doesn't need to get the average down to 0. We only have to get it down to 70. I know, we get the average down to 70. That means the win is coming. Imagine a massive random spray. Top of range is 100, bottom is 0. Statistically, spray, when the spray hits 70, the win's coming. What do you mean not really? You don't need an average? But we do, because that's what the statistics show, historically speaking, of course. I used to think 70% was a D-. Now it's winning. You're like if a baseball player hits 70% of the time, but then he only tried to hit 70% of the time instead of trying to hit 100% of the time. Yeah, but if 70% of the time at the 70 mark you're hitting home runs, why wouldn't you just try to get the 70? Yeah, Monkey Souls is good. All right, let's dial here. This is 70%er. This is 70%er for sure. You can feel it in your TI-82s. You can feel this in your TI-82s. Skirt. Holy! That's like Biff Tannen in Back to the Future 2. He got right up next to our wheel. In the horse cart, man. That's a 70%er. Is that 70%? Close. Oh. That'll get us closer to 70% though. You're hacking the metric instead of playing naturally. We should be aiming for PBs, not 70, but 70s will get us the PB. That's where like I feel like we're like disconnected a little bit. The 70%, averaging 70% allows us to get the win. You know what I mean? Like you can't have the win before you get the 70% average. Is 70% for the boss average health across multiple attempts? Yes. Once we get to 70%, then we're winning. That one did not help the 70%, you're right. Once GAIUS sees the 70%, he'll quit on the spot. All right. Let's get that. Can we get some 70% spam in chat for good luck, man?
Just dropping my prime. Don't forget to do the same chat equals dang heart.
Metal Q, good to see you. Thanks for the 65 months. Almost a 70 monther. 70%er. So anyways, I had a ferret in my house yesterday. I get out of the stream, open the door, and there's a ferret right there. I go, what? And my son goes, Dad, you want to hold it? I go, I need a second, bud. It looked like a tube sock with eyes, man. His name was Boots. He's like, Dad, the other one's name is Socks. And I go, where's the other one? He goes, at camp. I go, good. So I held it this morning, but it was running around. Look, I think there's something wrong with the ferret. Like, I really do. Because it didn't look like it was in pain. But this is what it looked like. Like when it would run around, I didn't know that. I hope this is, it would run around like that, and then here's the head. Like it walked around with like a hump in its back. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I asked my son, I go, is he okay? He goes, yeah, when you pet it, it flattens out. And it keeps just, so he's like walking around, like, you know, most animals walk with like a flat back. This guy had like a hump in his back. Yeah, I asked my son. He's the ferret expert, not me. What? Is that how ferrets work? Why though? Why do they walk like that? They're built like that, but why? There's got to be a reason. And this thing sleeps in a hammock. Like, in its cage, there was a hammock. I'm like, this guy is living at the Park of Meridian or something, man. A hammock. Like, he doesn't sleep in like a bed of wood chips? How come, is that how they sleep? What's a hammock? One of those things that's between two trees that you like sleep in on vacation. Why do they sleep in the, like in the real world, where do they sleep? Nests and burrows? But so then why is this one sleeping in a hammock? And you're just rocking back and forth having a good time. I thought that thing was gonna bite me though. It just looks like it was gonna bite me. But it wasn't. So anyways, so in the topic of pets, I've been kind of letting the chickens run wild a little bit. Like, they've been free ranging since day one, but I'm gonna be honest with you. They free range themselves out of a free range. I was walking to get something out of the backyard, stepped on the cement, and I go, and I looked down. I stepped into some chicken excrement, and I say,
I've had enough! I've had enough!
So, you know me. I'm not a DIY guy, but you know what? I'll do what needs to be done. If I got to get a chainsaw, chop a tree down, I'll figure it out. So I built a little fence, and by built I mean bought one on Amazon. Put some stakes in it and put it around the coop. All right. So I got it around the coop. I'm like, okay, it's not free ranging, but they're fence ranging, right? So they got a nice little area they can fence range. So like they can just, you know, they can just leave the coop, run around, they do their thing. The fence is about yay high. So it's like, it's beyond their capabilities, you know? That they can't fly and they can't fly over it. So we got 8 chickens. We got 8 chickens. I go out there after the stream, check on their food and water. They need a little bit of each. And I'm looking around, and I do a head count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I do another head count. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I go, we're missing 3. We're missing 3. Don't panic. I don't panic. I just call my wife and go, hey, have you seen the chickens? She goes, no, why? What's wrong? I go, we're missing 3. And she goes, she kind of did the equivalent of like, without doing it. Because, anyways, so then I look in the fenced area and I'm like, okay. There's no blood, but there's a big pile of feathers. And you gotta know, chat, we've had these since they were babies, since April. I'm like, okay, maybe they got out. So I do a little walk around. I don't see them anywhere. I don't see any of it. It was Cersei, it was Halloween, and who was the third one? Cersei, Halloween, and Mohawk were the 3 that got out. And I'm just like, all right. Like, I looked, I didn't see any blood anywhere. But like, sometimes there's hawks that circle where we live, and I'm like, that's their main predator, right? But even with the hawks, they could still run into the coop for protection. So they're not just fenced and sitting ducks. So I'm like, all right, it's kind of a mystery, but I've accepted the fact they're gone. You know, it's a circle of life. At least they were someone else's meal. So I'm like, all right, like, this is disappointing. You know, it's been 5 months, and we've dodged bullets this whole time. You know, I've kept 8 chickens alive. I'm like, okay, 5 out of 8. We're batting 70% on the life expectancy. That's not bad. So I'm kind of in the acceptance phase. And then
Let's go.
Lionheart.
I got like a noise that I make to let them know food's coming. I'm not gonna do the noise, but like I'll do that and I'll shake the food container. Wouldn't you know? The second I start shaking the food and making the noise, it was like Reservoir Dogs. The 3 chickens come over, arm in arm, start sprinting over. They're alive, but I'm also like, you pieces, how did you guys get out? Like, you can't jump that. But it was like literally, they heard that and they came sprinting. I don't know where the heck they were. They were in incognito camouflage, but we're back. So today, I gotta get a camera back there. I gotta see how they're getting out. Because there's no way they're jumping over it. There's no way. But like, I don't know how they did. Can they jump off of each other? Oh shoot, last attempt. We can't be late for the sponsored thing. I'm serious. I went from like fully acceptance to pogging. Also, the nameless chicken, one of the 2 nameless chickens, chat, you named yesterday. Mrs. Grass. It's the perfect name too, because this hen is the slowest, the laziest, and spends the most time in the grass. Honey, 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 honey! Can we name the other one? Yeah, for a price. We go $1 a game around here.
Hey, Tanner, does he go to the bathroom for you, too?
All right, chat, we're going to take it. I don't play Destiny. No, I really like that mouse. The Razer. I've always used the Razer Death Adder. And I think that one was like $10 less because it was Destiny versus like the normal one. Ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, why not us? Why not? Now we're batting. We're going for 70%. Andy,
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Let's go get this win for Andy. Frugal King. Why would I pay $10 more for the same product? I had that conversation with my 6-year-old son this morning. You know? Very based in frugal? Chad, how is that frugal? Chad, how is that frugal? Yeah, the Death Adder is just a good mouse, man. By the way, your average HP is down to 82%. Let's go. We're close to 70. Chat, how is frugal? I'd say smart with money is different. Frugal is like, hey, is like you have mothballs in your closet. How is Dan being frugal? Surprise, Dr. You, what are you trying to say, man? Hey Siri, what is the definition of frugal?
Frugal means sparing or economical with regard to money or food.
I don't like the word frugal. It just sounds like stodgy or something. Hold on. First time chatter. Hello, I'm Lucas. Say, first time chatter says, hello, I'm Lucas. Has anyone ever told you that you remind them of the Costco guy? What are you talking about? I don't look anything like that guy. Nothing. You think I look like that guy? You're that guy, pal. I'm not that guy, pal. You're that guy. Give us a boom.
Stop it.
Chat, I would not say I'm frugal. I'd say I'm smart. Like, to me, that's dumb. Why would you? Okay, if you could buy the same mouse, you could buy one mouse for 40 bucks, one mouse for 30 bucks, but the $30 mouse has a symbol of a game you've never played before on it, but it's $10 cheaper. Why in chat if you'd buy the logo mouse versus the other mouse? And if you would buy the all black mouse? Yes, and you would say that's frugal? %56 would buy that. See, I would, this is what I would much rather do. I would much rather buy the Destiny mouse and then take the other 10 and tier 2 sub to a streamer that I like watching. Just saying. So would you rather have different colored plastic or support your favorite streamer? All right, it'll sub T2 to NL. There you go. That's what I mean. Would you rather have different plastic and company make 10 bucks or give 10 bucks to Ryan Gary? Yeah, to me, I'm like, frugal is like, to me, frugal is not, is a little bit more harsh, right? No, I think frugal's harsh. Stingy is harsher than frugal. Thum Reform says frugal does sound like an insult. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You call someone frugal, like, hey, you take someone out to eat, and be like, oh, why are you so frugal?
Frugal is like coffee on the first date. The opposite of Alaskan
Yeah, it's an
cruise.
insult. But smart with your money, you're like, yeah. Resourceful to me, it sounds better than frugal. Don't use it as an insult. It sounds like an insult. Why do you think the word frugal sounds like an insult? Just the word. Someone type a Y in chat for me. %82 say it doesn't sound like an insult. The frugality of man. Would you buy a U of M shirt if it was cheaper than a plain shirt? No, I'm not. You can't catch me wearing that trash.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That's trash, dog. Get off the airwaves.
Oh, come on.
PB?
Man.
Easy PB. That's got to be good for the 70% stat line. How many clicks? A couple? Exclamation point paste in chat. Answer it? I'm not answering that. I answered the phone yesterday and instantly regretted it. I forget what it was though. I told someone, oh, what was the phone call? What was the phone call? I can't remember. Someone called me and I instantly Ben Affleck faced after I answered it. I forget what it was. Hated it so much you repressed the memory. We gotta be close to a stun here. Stuns are fun. Get out! We got Tourmaline Bubble too. Tourmaline Bubble. Tourmaline Bubble. Away. Not bad. That's not a PB? Oh, I moved the needle too far. I got you. That is PB. Okay. Chat, 70%, man. Numbers do not lie. That's a 70%er, man. Numbers do not lie. Awesome, serious. Thanks for the 19 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Tarugan says, is this a rune level 1 run? Tarugan, it is not. I have a video I made just for you. That will explain what you're looking at right here. Why do we need big? Great question. 2 years ago, we were playing Elden Ring. We were fighting Radahn, and we're not giving up a 70% for one guy.
I bet you can't beat Radahn with no Vig.
So immediately we went over, we spec'd at Rolania, took our
Just watch Cerso's dungeon video.
And 2 years later, here we are.
He's in YouTube chat.
Some people may say,
glad you liked it. I had nothing to do with it. I'm trying to get the dungeon master on the team. I'm like, how do we hire you? Be out here, boys. B2B 50, B2B 50, B2B 50. No better than that. B2B 50 is also on the stat sheet too. Not a PB. People who say this isn't a horse fight don't know how to handle a horse. I mean, if you've been here long enough, if you've been subbed here for at least a year, maybe 9 months, you know how to handle a horse. I'll tell you that. I feel like I wonder what, you know, talking about stats, I wonder what the cutoff is of like when someone's here for like a Johnny come lately versus like they're all in on the community. What do you think the month is? You know? Like I'm just here for Mesmer versus, hey, this is a pretty cool community, I want to stick around. 6 months? Not 2 weeks. 4? Type the number of months in chat. We'll spit out the average. Solid 1 month? I don't know. Cause like there's been people been around for a month and then vanished. Average is 3. Really? That's crazy to me. Depends on how much a person watches for said months. You don't understand the question? Okay. The question is, how long for someone to watch the show and be like, okay, I'm sticking around for an extended period of time versus a Johnny come lately? Couple weeks, 1 week, I don't know, because there's 1 week Andys that come through, and if you're a 1 week Andy, thank you for being here. Then maybe just watch a Mesmer fight and then they're out of here. It's your first dance stream. Ruffles the Myth, welcome. Are you named after the chips or the shirt? 3 times. Also depends on how much community interaction. The VSS hallway with Deadly Slob. More dating advice. No, I'm just asking like what, like how many?
McGowan Parker gifted a tier 1 sub to Ruffles the Myth. They have given
McGowan, thank you for the
gifted,
gifted, you piece of peace. I appreciate it. I really dislike the soundboard at first. What soundboard? Yeah! Soundboard is... It's not the soundboard, it's the acquired tasteness. The soundboard isn't the meal, it's the salt on top of the meal. It's the sugar on top of the truffles. %er. We're 70%ing in our sleep right now. Chad, I've never had a truffle. What is a truffle a chocolate or is a truffle a mushroom? I know you're on your Suffer Core arc, but does a Tarkov wipe pique your interest? Most definitely. But I don't know how long the queues are. Both? But why are they called the same thing? How do you know if you order a truffle, how do you know if it's a chocolate or if it's a mushroom? Like, hey, you're at a restaurant, I'd like the truffles. You guess? It's like saying if a steak could also be called a cookie. You go to a restaurant and be like, I'd like a cookie. I'd like a cookie well done. And then the waiter looks at you, he's like, we cook them all the same. Is it on the menu? Have you looked at menus nowadays? It's just like 3 words and 3 prices. Avocado toast, incredible burger, and a chicken sandwich. Every restaurant has those now. Except for Dave's Hot Chicken, man. Dave's Hot Chicken, Restaurant of the Year 2024. Spoilers. Sorry. We're expanding the award show this year. Here, you write that down. Also, docu-series of the year. MMO of the year. Souls game of the year. Souls boss of the year. Sponsored segment of the year. Random question. Do I like thoughts on Indian food? Do I like it or no? I probably had it a small handful of times. And what I've had, I like-y. Stall of the year. Emmy nominated streamer of the year. I have a Dave's Hot Chicken 30 miles away. Is it worth it? Look, I got a DM in Discord saying that someone drove 2 hours to get Dave's Hot Chicken. Now that is an extremely long jaunt, but they said it was worth it. I hope that person's in chat. I tried a new chicken place last night. It was good, but I'm like, it's no Dave's Hot. It's good. Like, I would definitely get it again, but I'm like, man, I didn't tell you guys this.
I have a Dave's Hot Chicken about half a mile from my house, and that is definitely worth it.
Oh, Sticky, I'm glad you enjoy it. What do you get? It was like a couple days ago. I don't know. Like, I'm like, hey, I got dinner tonight. It was just for me and my wife. And my wife's like, I'm like, can we get Dave's Hot Chicken? She's like, is it good? And I'm like,
my man,
is it good? So I got to experience her trying it for the first time. Bro, her face was like Red Baron face after she took that first bite. I'm telling you, man, I would not lead you astray. Literally, she had Red Baron face. What's a go-to order at Dave's? 3 tenders, medium, and a Coke Zero. What is that? What's Dave? Hold on. What's Red Baron face? What's Red Baron face? That one's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me. That's complete. You know, that is a very deep cut. It's a very deep cut. Okay, so here's the story. This guy opened a 1990s video game in it. So this is modern day, like last year. Opens up this. There's a Red Baron coupon inside of the video. So he's like, hey, I wonder if this coupon from 1993, the Dynamix Red Baron flight simulator game, I wonder if I take it to a grocery store if the coupon will still work. Okay? So when I say Red Baron face, this is what I mean. He's checking them out.
That coupon was 17 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like,
Sweet.
for real?
For real, yeah. You want to take a look at it?
17 years?
Yeah, look at the date on it. If you can still get it. I was curious to see if that would actually work. You look on the bottom left there, you see 1997.
Wow.
she didn't care at all. She could care less. But my man's got Red Baron face. Look at that face. That's full-on Red Baron face right there. That's what my wife's face looked like. More attractive, of course, when she took a first bite of Dave's Hot Chicken. That's Red Baron face right there. Look at that. That's Red Baron face, man. It's a great face, man.
7.
Wow.
Complete stranger.
Yeah, it says on it no expiration date.
Look at that. that?
I know.
It's like Christmas for him, man. He didn't even get the pizza for free.
You know.
Look at it.
I know, right?
I love that
It's
guy,
amazing.
man. That's my kind of guy, man. That's our kind of people right there. Deep lore. I wanted to use his face as an emote. Don't be creeped out. I wanted to use his face as an emote, but I need to ask him permission. Someone sent me his LinkedIn, but I lost it. If someone else happens to stumble on it, don't look for him. If someone happens to stumble on it, just DM it to me. I want to reach out to him, see if we can use Dang Red Baron. I didn't. He's not an emote because I didn't get his permission yet. Yeah, send it to Fury. Please don't take this as a challenge, but brother, there's no way you're learning anything doing this on horseback. Pin that. Can someone pin that, please? Pin that. Pin that. Pin that. Pin it. Challenge accepted. Why would you say something like that? Banana Myth, because they're new to the channel. If they weren't new to the channel, would not have been said. Like, get ready to learn phase 2. Clearly they don't know about the 70 percentile. Clearly they don't know about the 70 percentile. You're gonna come in here and say there's no way we can beat this on horseback? Get ready to learn horse. Get ready to learn horse. Get out of there. Did we have bubble too? Did we have bubble? We're so close, man. We're so close. Dan's the type of guy to pull on a push door until the hinges creak. Someone behind him informs him the door opens the other way. Dan won't change his method until the door opens. Does Dan know? Hold on. What did Booty say? Hold on. I can look him up. I can look you up in Chatterino. Hold on. I can look you up in Chatterino. What's the name? How do you search Chatterino for nudie booty? See, like, I missed a good reply. How do I search it? Does Dan know you can attack the outside of the horse with the other triggers? That was your question? That was your question? You kidding me? We're getting this guy to 50% every time, and you're asking me if I know how to hit with the left hand? You have to be kidding me. Cobalt, did you see the beta booster opened? Also, open boosters never responded to me. What the heck, man? Why didn't he respond to me on Twitter? You didn't see it? Oh, man. You missed a goodie. You wouldn't respond to me either? Why? I asked the honest question. He follows me on Twitter, chat. He follows me on Twitter. Not drama baiting. Dots at the top 3 right for the search. Dungeon Master, thank you. Dungeon Master, how do I hire you? What does that look like? That would be like, if you talk about dream content, opening a revised Magic the Gathering couple packs with Wubby, I think would be dream content. As long as the packs weren't fake. Shuttlecock, thank you for the pinned message. I can't stop looking at it. Shiny message in chat. Shiny message in chat. It's so shiny. All right, it's past now. Sorry. All right. Chat, where does Wubby live? City's fine. You don't have to tell me a street. San Diego? Okay. Chad. Chad, you've heard of Doxa before? But what if... what if I... This is a joke, so don't TOS me. What if I just show... It's Magic Monday, and I just uninvited showed up to Wubby's house? It's just a joke, but don't. What do you think would happen? Do you think he would let me on his stream to like watch the, or not even on his stream? Do you think he'd let me watch him over his monitor open the packs? No, I'm totally joking, chat. Do not put like anything creepy in chat. If he didn't recognize me, I'd be wearing a Twitch shirt. Did I watch Magic Monday? When he opens up Vintage, I do. And someone tweets me and tells him he's about to open the pack, then I'll tune in and watch it. I know you're normie, but there's some Johnny-come-latelys in chat that may not be. Cobalt, are you okay? How long do you need to be here to not be a Johnny-come-lately? What a Johnny-come-lately does, he'll come in and be like, no Vig, is this guy serious? We'll play the video, I'll ask him a question, then he'll leave, and then he'll come back 2 days later and be like, still on Commander GAIUS, lol, leave, come back 3 days later and be like, oh, I missed it, and then never comes back again. That's a Johnny-come-lately. Which is fine. I'm happy to have a Johnny in chat. He gives us a chance to turn him into a planeswalker. +2? That's not begging. That's the MTG fans right now are +2ing. Speechless? What, Moog, what are you speechless about? Kristen? You idiot. 70% or get the tape out. Wait, is Moog's name Kristen? We finally got it right. Do you think MTG will exist in 50 years? Depends how many Friday Night Magic nerd babies are born. Baby comes out first word.
Excuse me, Judge.
I do think that getting rid of the Pro Tour was probably not a wise move. You know? I think the Pro Tour is pretty pogged up. They brought it back? In person? In person? You got locked into a Magic conversation this weekend. It was brutal. Yeah, I'm a Johnny come lately for Magic. I will say that. Like, I'll play one game against Moyhead, Olgo, a year. And I'm like, I'm good. But I look forward to that one time. Been watching on YouTube since just before Mesmer. Decided it's time to come join chat. Bagel, welcome in. No longer a Johnny come lately. Physical. You like watching people open packs? Me too. Don't know what that was. Is the brand equity feature coming to Dang Packs? You have to remind me what that was. I never wrote down that feature request. What do I think of people using CT scanners to look inside of packs? That just came across my desk yesterday. So I went down like a 90-second wormhole. I'm like, bro, come on. Like, weighing packs, I don't endorse, but like, all right, you want to be sweaty? Now people are buying cases of cards and putting CT scanners on them. I'm like, there's got to be some trust in the system. Because then you don't even get the fun of like opening it and knowing there's something good in it. It's like you just scan it and be like, oh, there's something good in it. Someone will find a way to block it though. Timmy Tonka says, I blame Magic the Gathering for putting expensive cards in the packs. Timmy Tonka, you should not be blaming anyone. You're taking a first date on a cruise for 14 days. All right, buddy? You are Wizards of the Coast. Doesn't exist. Sorry, it's GM Wednesday. My bad. I take that off the table. This is tape meta. 70% tape meta. Oh. Saved. What is he doing? What's he doing? This purple piece. Just give me some normie attacks here with a little purple lightning. Miyazaki didn't want to redo anything. Just put a little purple on it. Little purple on it. Hang in here. Holy, it's okay. We're still alive. Get up, 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 get up. PB? PB. I am gonna sell. I think I'm gonna sell all of my magic cards except for like 20 though. I do think I'm gonna do that. Can heal the horse with raisins? What are raisins? Uh-oh. I got a bunch of sealed stuff too I want to sell. What am I doing with the 30th anniversary pack? What 30th anniversary pack? What do you mean 30th anniversary pack? Yeah, I'm selling the... Chad, I told you I went to the National. So I took my sons to Cleveland. We went to the National Card Convention, I tell you this. And I brought some cards with me to sell. I brought a bunch of Jason Tatum rookie cards. Because after I saw what he did after he won the national title, I'm like, I don't want that cardboard touching my other cardboard. And so I like went to a couple vendors and they're like, yeah, we're not really buying Jason Tatum's. And I'm like, I don't blame you. What's my rarest card? One day I'll tell you the story of my rarest card. Right now, what is my rarest card? I don't know. I don't know that answer. You're talking about most valuable card? Probably a Kobe rookie is probably my best card. Maybe.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Bagel Kitchen. They have given 183 gift subs in the channel.
I have a I bought, man, this was before things blew up. Before the prices blew up. For my birthday one year, I bought 2 boxes of Prism basketball. One I opened and one I kept. I mean, I think they were like $200 each. It was the year where it's a Luka rookie, so I kept that sealed. So that's worth probably more than the Kobe rookie, but I paid $200 for it. I think that's about it. All right. Yeah, there's no way I'm opening that. But that was a good draft year, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only other thing, I would just want to just want to pare down the collection.
You got this.
And also, the one thing I do want to do before it's all said and done is I have a, what got me back into cards, I found like a stack about 3 inches high. My original Magic the Gathering revised cards. I just want to finish that set. That's what got me back into everything. If I can finish that set, that's it. Yeah, I got some dual lands. They're not in great shape, but I don't have all of them, but I have some of them. Piece. Yeah, revise is pretty good. It's not like, it's not crazy, but I think it's cool. Takato, thank you for the 84 months. Appreciate the support. Peace. Any collector's Black Lotus? I never opened that box. How did I get into Magic the Gathering? I used to play in this basketball league as a kid, and they had like a concession stand set up. They had like candy, some basketball cards, and one for like maybe one season, they had Magic the Gathering cards. And they had Arabian Nights, I remember that. And one time I was there, I convinced my parents to buy me a revised starter deck. That's it. I think I might have got that and then like a couple more packs on one other game. That's it. It was kind of crazy. I can still see that right now. Like, what are these? There was like a purple label or something. Also, I loved how like unhinged the original stuff was, you know? Even back then, even for back then, it's a little unhinged, you know? Yeah, you can stagger this guy. Unhinged as an unbalanced? No, just as like, man, they really made this a card, huh? You know? Like, they really made this a card? Man, I want to get one, you know? Yeah, Muck, exclamation point pace in chat. And I really like the art, man. Cobalt loved original Earthbind. Is there a printout of banned Magic the Gathering? Or can we get in trouble for this banned Magic the Gathering cards? Can we get in trouble for that? Because it doesn't have to go in that direction. Banned and restricted. I just want to see pictures of them. I just want to see the pictures of them. Photos. It's just art. Does anyone have a link of them? Jack, could we read this? Could we read this for informative purposes? Could I read these for informative purposes? Is there like, I need like a slideshow of them. For informative purposes. Is that crossing the line? Why in chat if it's crossing the line, and in chat if it's no? I just need pictures though. Just need pictures. No. Just send it. What's the worst that could happen? The loss of the yearly performance review. Fury's helping me to bring that back. Is Dan playing Bloodborne? We've already played Bloodborne, but we had never played Bloodborne no vig. Why did performance review go away? It just takes a lot of work on the back end to do it, and the person that helped me organize that entire thing couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't do it anymore. All right. Any plans for more Monkey Souls? Yes, after Elden Ring, somewhere after Elden Ring, for sure. I mean, it's a paid position. All right, here we go. What Souls games have you beaten? Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, aka Dark Souls Light, Bloodborne, Demon Souls PS2, PS3, Demon Souls PS5, Armored Core, Lies of P, Elden Ring, and now Elden Ring DLC. Armored Core is a Souls-like. Neo is not a... Neo's is on the periphery. Which have you found the hardest? None of them. They're all easy. Yeah, we beat... In all those games, we beat all bosses. No bosses are ever optional. Neo is more number souls. Number maxing souls. It's okay. I think like if you're fiending for souls and you've been through the souls buffet, you could play Neo. But it's not a headliner. Neo NIOH is a Souls-like-ish game. I keep reading your name as Bagel Karen, by the way. The lady at my kid's school complains about there not being the right type of bagels for sale for the kids. I know that's not your name, but I just keep seeing your name as Bagel Karen. You're winging on it. I don't like this. This may get me non-based and unbased, but Bloodborne to me, I'd put Dark Souls 2 ahead of it. Outside of Chasm, I remember it being kind of like, eh. You know, I know. I know. Like, what's the standout stuff about Bloodborne? Beside the Isaac fans that like the theme of it. I don't know. I mean, it's still really good, but it's just not my favorite Souls game. Outside of Chasm, what's memorable? Ludwig music is good. There's some big moments, but I don't remember them. I just don't remember them. I remember Chasm. That's it. Vicar Amelia. If you gave me 3 pictures and say pick out Vicar Amelia, I couldn't pick out Vicar Amelia. I could pick out Chasm.
Dan, I didn't get to ask the other day. I'm 6 feet 5 inches and have a date coming up. Will the 3 inches over 6 foot 2 permit me to hand feed my date the all patties no bun burger?
Buddy, your name's Naruto from 2007. You're like 5'1" going on this date, buddy. Sorry, it's GM Wednesday. I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm sorry. Thank you for the bits, though. Are you gonna do a BL4 run next? What the heck is BL4? This man lives and breathes BM. I'm not. It's Wednesday, Chad. If you're keeping a BM counter, that's like number 1.5.
I will post a photo in your Discord server to prove my height. No date though, just memeing.
Naruto, no worries, man. Just, are you gonna blur out the background of all the Goku posters and stuff? And the Vegetas? Let me fourth wall what's really going on here. This is not BM, it's TM, the truth meta. Naruto hasn't been on a date in like 5 years. Then he heard about Six Flags Burger guy. And it's like, yo, if you're taller, you can actually go on dates. So he's date maxing in the Discord. He wants to post a picture of how tall he is. Look, Naruto, outside of blowing up your spot, I'm okay with it.
Anime's disgusting. My name is ironic.
See, now you're backtracking. There's absolutely nothing wrong with anime at all. Like, I actually highly recommend you watch Death Note. Yeah, doing too much. Sorry, but yeah, like now you're doing too much, Naruto. Like, you should have just taken that one on the chops that you're looking for a girlfriend, so you're gonna post how tall you are on the Discord. Take it on the chops, and then you're probably gonna fish someone who's gonna look in the Discord, see how tall you are, and be like, oh, tall and kind of cute. Like, just let that happen now organically. That's what you want to happen. Don't hurt me. All right. By the way, there's entirely nothing wrong.
Maybe if you ask nicely, he won't attack you.
There's nothing wrong with anime, by the way.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
I gotta get that on the main Elden Ring screen. All right. I see the Squeaks fumble, and I pick it up. I don't understand the bit. That's good. That means it's an original bit. I don't know why the word anime feels like it's like comfort. It's like a comfort food word. I don't know why, but it is. Doesn't it? I don't know what about it is comfort food, but it is. Why in chat if you oddly agree, and in chat if no? You're seething? What are you seething from? I don't know, it's just a word that makes you feel like comfort food. 70%er? 36% agree. Like, we're trying. we took my 2 older sons to the movie last week, and normally like I run the movie through like the filters and be like, okay, is there anything scary? Is there anything we're gonna have to explain after the movie? If so, then we probably won't go see it. So my wife's like, okay, hey, just meet us at the movie theater at noon. I'm like, okay, I'm not, I was doing something, I didn't get a chance to filter the movie. I go to the movie, and she hands me the receipt for the movies. I'm like, why are these movie tickets so expensive? They're like 16 bucks each or something. She's like, I don't know. We go in there, it's like a special 20th edition screening of some like claymation movie called Coraline. And I'm like, okay, like whatever, we'll watch it. We get like 15 minutes into the movie, and like my kids are terrified. They're like showing their parents being like turned into dolls with buttons for eyes. And so we're like, hey, do you want to go? And they're like, yeah. It was like pretty spooky, I guess, for a little kid. So I've walked out of 2 movies in my life. A Knight's Tale and The Black Tower. I walked out of 2 movies in one day. So we walked out of Coraline, and the theater's like, hey, is everything okay? We're like, yeah, like, I'm like, it's my fault I didn't do the research on the movie for the kids. They were pretty scared. Like, oh, no problem. Is there anything else you want to see? There's another kids movie playing. I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll go see that. So they refunded us the full thing, which was amazing. And they're like, oh yeah, like the movie tickets were like $6 each. I'm like, okay, that seems more normal. We go in, it's like a little tiny theater. I watched 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. It was the most content rotted movie I've ever seen. It was like Dave's World toy movie or something. It was like, I told my wife in the middle of it, I've never seen a B movie in a theater. And it was a B movie in a theater. I walked out of 2 movies in one day. The kids liked it. I'm like, hey, I can't. Like, I went home and cut the lawn or something while they watched it. What was Ryan's movie or something? Like, I didn't even know what was going on. I'm like, Ryan's Toy Channel movie. I just didn't understand. The theater had like 8 seats in it. We were the only 4 in there. I didn't know what it was. Is Ryan's World Super Titan or something? And like, it was like, because you know, kids are pretty impressionable. And it was like every 5 minutes there was a scene with Ryan, like who's like a kid, and other kids coming up to him saying, hey, can I have a selfie? And I'm like, it's not real life, you know? But what are and there were all these eggs in the movie, and I'm like, I feel like I've seen these eggs before in Target. What are they? He sells eggs or something? He was the original unboxing kid. The movie had a $10 million budget? No way. I'm telling you, the camera quality on that movie was not a $10 million budget. And it made $420,000. That's an example of like, sometimes you gotta stay in your lane, man. That dude could have taken 10 million and made more YouTube videos and made 13 billion off of it. I don't know, maybe is the channel cooked now that he's older? I don't know, the budget for Barbarian was like 4 million, wasn't it? Doesn't matter, you already got the bag. Me when I see streamers that signed with Mixer and YouTube. I did see, like, chat, not to talk about other streamers, especially ones that I don't know, but he's from my hometown, so I'm like, for some reason it hit a little different, and there was also a lot of press around it, but it kind of hit me in a weird way. So like, Myth is from Dearborn, I'm from Dearborn, and it was like there was a big announcement that he's like retiring or taking a break from streaming, and then you know, you see an article like that or a tweet like that, and then I click on it to find the link, but I just end up in the replies, and the replies were like not very nice. It was like, dude went from, he fell off, he went from like thousands watching him to whatever. And it's kind of like, it kind of struck a weird chord with me. I'm like, yeah, that was extremely rude, but I'm also like, that can happen. You know, like that can happen. But then I'm also like, well, how did that happen? You know? Because anything I've seen him in, he's like super entertaining and funny. I don't know, maybe this is not. Does anyone watch Myth? Building community. That's what like gave me, like, after there was like the 10 seconds of gulp, I'm like, okay, well, like, I think that's probably different. That was like a lot of Johnny come latelys there. Oh, Fortnite rabbit hole. Fortnite bubble. Why is Dan pretending to play Elden Ring today? Do you see the PB in front of us? Do you see the PB? Tibelius, can I get the average for today? We're PBing out of our gourd today. You are not paying attention, mate. This is peak paying attention. This is when this is peak performance right here. If you look at the Melania win, the Mesmer win, the Rolania win, this is what it is. It's when we know the fight so well we don't have to look at it. And I'm giving you all the attention. You're getting it. Not Hog, man. He likes to go left. You'd like to see the next boss? You will. %er. Gulpy. Here we go. Tourmaline bubble. Mate, you're not
Sorry,
even looking
Dan,
at the screen?
I just stopped crying. I mean laughing. Okay, I apologize. I lied. I have watched anime. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
See, here's the problem. Once you're caught lying once about something, I don't... How do I believe you now? Besides those incredible iframes. We're getting cooked. That's a good sight read. Sight read for filth. Not a Yankee. FYI, you're doing 81% today. Your expected deaths is 122,000. Means you flatten out, the trend is stable. So we got to get that 81% down to 70% to win. I got you. Thank you, Tibelius. Tibelius, I got you over here. EL5 the percentage. So when we consistently get the boss down to 70% health based on other remembrance bosses, once we're averaging getting his health down to 70%, that's when the win comes. Right now 81% is where we're at, so we're close. We started the day at 91. Thank you for the EL5, no problem. What do you mean right? Lasagna lover, what do you mean right? That's statistics. You can't just say right dot space. It's ones and zeros. By the way, if you feel like you're some kind of expert, exclamation point predict in chat. You can daily put your predictions in digital ink for those that win in their categories at the end of Elden Ring. There'll be something cool for you at the end. But if you're just a Johnny come lately, just saying whatever in chat, you never put your name in exclamation point predict digital ink, then hey, you're just a sunflower blowing in the wind, waiting for someone to spit you up and on a baseball field. You don't believe in gambling? Well, why is there a blue icon next to your name that signified you bet on doubt?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Dave, what's going on, man? Because that's not a gamble. Blue bet is not gamba. 100% chance of winning is not gambling. All right, let's go win this one. What's up, Kate, by the way? Kate, do you use Chatterino? Why is dude's vigor so low? What do you mean? Bagel Karen says we don't need to look at the numbers dance about heart and soul and the battle of the fight. It's about you versus the you she told you about. Chat, I cannot see that name and not see Bagel Karen. What is the actual, what's your actual name? Bagel Karen. It's not BM, that's what my brain sees. It's actually Bagel Karen? It's Karen. I don't know. It's something about the numbers, man. Did I watch The Anonymous? No. But I hope Sandra's daughter and Xavier do well in it. Brett, how was Tarkov yesterday? I'm not memeing. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. How was it? He's close to a stun here. You can feel it. You can feel it in my bones. So my youngest son, well, both my sons are at a camp this week. And when they were explaining it to me this morning, and this camp has been vetted, like it's been vetted. They're at a camp this week. And he was telling me, he's like, Dad, I got geodes. I go, what do you mean you got geodes? Like, number one, how does a 6-year-old know what a geode is? So I made him explain to me like what a geode was. He knows. I'm like, where the heck did you get a geode from? He's like, at the camp we're at, there's a huge dirt pile we get to climb on and dig through and get geodes. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what else is there to do? He's like, if you keep digging, there's fossils in there too. I'm like, what? I go, what kind of fossils? He's like, I don't know, they're just fossils and geodes. We get to take them home. I go, okay, what else do you do at this camp? He's like, we get to play with animals. That's Dust the ferret, you know? I'm like, what else do you get to do? It's like, well, they gave us a pile of lumber. Or he said a pile of wood. And I'm like, fake wood? He's like, no, real wood. And nails and hammers. And so we actually like built a little house. I'm like a fake house? Like a little baby house? Like, no, a house we can hang out in. And I'm like, My man, are you at Stardew Valley, the camp? What is this? Like, what is it? Like, he's coming back. It's like literally everything he's telling me is Stardew Valley. I'm not even joking. And I'm like, these Giga Chad camp people, literally all they did was take Stardew Valley and turning it into a kids camp, and the kids are loving it, man. It's like their favorite camp. Yeah, it does sound like it, but I'm like, they ripped it off. I'm not even joking. He's like, the best part. I'm like, what's the best part? He's like, digging for geodes and building a house. I know, because as a kid, you don't get to. You see a dirt pile, can't play on that, pal. You see hammer and nails, oh, don't get yourself hurt. There, it's like they're having the time of their lives, man. But it, like, literally, I'm gonna ask the camp owner if they play Stardew Valley. There's no way they don't. %er. I mean, we had to sign a liability thing. I just thought it was for the animals. But like, how smart is that? So they have a dirt pile, and then they plant geodes in it. So it's like finding a geode in real life is probably near impossible. It's honestly, it's like, sometimes you go to a camp and you're like, this one, Giga Chads, man. All right. GeoPie will make a good OTEV competition. Hey mods, you never told me that Witch Knight was a Big Brother fan. Is it too late to take that green sword away? PB time, boys. %. Boost me. Don't know what he's doing. No, no. That was a good run, man. We're close. We're knocking on the door. Yeah, I'm like, how did you open it? Because I thought they were pre-open geodes. I'm like, how did you open the geode? He's like, with a hammer. Just crushing geodes with hammers, man. That sounds like fun. Like, who wouldn't want to crush a rock with a hammer and inside there's crystals? Speaking of Suffer Core, chat, I don't know who was playing it, but you never told me there's a Suffer Core Terraria mod. That sounds like right up my alley, chat. Do they run this camp for adults? Meanwhile, you're out buying chainsaw pants. You're not wrong. How come you never told me? How would you... I think I know what it is. How would you describe Calamity to me? In like 2 sentences. Terraria, but fun. What's the suffer in it? If you die, you start over. Do you have to understand the base game to understand Calamity? You have to play base Terraria to understand it? No, you don't. Okay. I'd throw that on the list then. Never play Outer Wilds? No. I mix up Outer Wilds with the Fallout New Vegas game. Isn't Outer Wilds like a text-based game? Or a story game? Yeah, reading, no thank you. The only reading we like to do is non-mandatory. Kind of like in school. Make me read, no thank you. Tell me not to read, I will read. Good. Don't know what he's doing. How do we get off of that? Get up, you idiot! What is that? Is that how do we get away from that? Jump? Okay. We jump, we're good. I wasn't calling Cerso an idiot. I was calling the horse an idiot. All right. Sorry. Even worse. At first, I was a little unhappy that this is a vehicle fight, but it's a nice change of pace. I don't mind a vehicle fight. One vehicle fight per Elden Ring. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and you should do a stream where you talk about how you dated your wife and how you met her, and then she can be on the call so she can fact check you. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. But I'll bring you and your wife on the show. No problem. No, I don't want my wife to get the weird DMs that I get. Okay? That's all right. What's the weirdest DM I got this week? I can't even say, it's not a DM, but I'm not even gonna say it, but I will show it to you. I won't read it. So I get Google alerts that are triggered by my name. So like, it's just a good way to, hold on. Good way to keep up on stuff if there's, you know, whatever. It's helpful. And I wasn't even, I was trying to avoid this. Like the plague. So the question is, what is the weirdest DM that I got this week? This is the weirdest thing I saw today. It actually happened this morning. I'm not reading it. No judgment. No judgment, but why? No judgment, but why? 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 This is why. This is why. This, I don't know why. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. So that's why I keep everything in this Twitch box here. I don't go outside the Twitch box. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the type of stuff I'm trying to protect my family from, which is why I wouldn't bring my wife on stream to talk about our dating life. I will mitigate, or I will Teflon that, because the trade-off is so good. We get to have fun every day, but every now and then something seeps through the armor and you're like, really? Like, really? But it's probably, you know what? It's not coming from you though, chat, right? Just tell me it's not coming from you. Chat. It's not coming from you. I honestly, if it came from a regular, I would be crushed. I would like a true regular in the community. I would be like, not crushed. I would just be like, I don't know. Has to be. Why in chat if you think that's a Big Brother fan, and in chat if no. Notice who's typing N chat. Okay. 95%. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, brand new.
This is just not chat. That's just the stuff like streaming doesn't like. No, you can't be prepared for that, you know? I mean, like, I don't know the words for it, but I would be just, I think, probably heartbroken if it came from like, if it came from a mod, chat, you would never see me again. You're on the internet, you must be prepared. Not for that. I'm prepared for people to do like Koopas and stuff like that. Get out of there. Like, I would, if that came from a mod, I would be devastated. I'm not shaming anyone. I'm not shaming anyone. Whatever you want to do is fine. Just don't put me into whatever you want to do. This is the user's only post, but the person loves Sarah Jessica Parker. What do you mean they love Sarah Jessica Parker? How do you know that? How do you know? How do you know that's their only post? What it sounds like is there's a market for you out there that you're not fulfilling. Are you willing to expand your online presence? No. No, thank you. Wait, how do you know what the other stuff they post? You can click on their username. In Reddit, you can do that? Oh, who is this person then? Let's find him and bring him to justice. Get him on the Discord right now. Who is that person? Hang in here. We gotta run. Not in the face. Oh. PB me. They only post in other redacted Reddits. Okay. If that subreddit came to you and say triple the amount of money you got paid for the traders and paid you to install a camera, would I consider it? No. Texted your girlfriend, would you still love me if my Panda Express order was 2x egg rolls, 2x fried rice? Several clicks too far. I don't know, man. Internet is an amazing and scary place all at the same time. It truly is, man. The place that gave us Twitch.tv and Ultima Online also gave us that subreddit. Wait, is that a real PB that low? Holy cow. You think this place is an oasis? Can we, how do we chat? How do we protect the oasis, man? How do we protect the oasis? Not even paying attention? I just play ball, man. I just focus on 70%. Anything after that, it's gravy. How do we protect the oasis? With goals? I'm with you. This community is generally one of the best places on the internet. I'm mostly disconnected, but still occasionally come here. You're not wrong. A win is just 30% 4 times. I'm with you. We're right there. Yo, Tiberius, we got to be close to putting up big numbers here. We got to be really close to big numbers. Don't be afraid to be crate. Kanan, I got you. Say hi to Abel for me. Man, we're at our best when we're mixing up the lefts and the rights and the rights and the lefts and the lefts and the rights and the rights. He doesn't even know how to hit us because we're mixing it up. The lefts and the rights and the rights and the lefts and the lefts and the rights. Look at that. He's so confused. Left and the rights and the rights and the lefts and the... We need more stam, man. 70% tape run. I don't think we can honey hole him. It's too risky. Not in front of him. We got hooked in Madam Tusks. Beat forever. Are you going to play Wukong? Yes, after we beat Elden Ring at some point. If Bloodborne is getting docked for Little Brother themes? Bloodborne doesn't get docked for Little Brother themes, does it? So in 2025, so in 2026, Papi Huevo and Mia Dia? Do you guys work at the same place? 2028? Is counter or clock better? Looks like counter's better, huh? Dude, we're clocking this fool. Don't do anything funny. He's doing something funny. He's doing something funny. He's doing something funny. I posted the pic and pinged you. What pic are we talking about? Why did you blur your face out? Why did you blur your face out? I'm not trying to get doxxed. Well, you're trying to get a date. Can't go halvesies, man. Can't go halvesies. Not trying to do that? Sure, caught. As soon as you saw 6'2" equals better chance at dating, you're like, how can I find a way to get a picture of me letting everyone know I'm 6'5" in the Discord that could maybe ping a Discord kitten inadvertently? Sorry, I take that all back. It's GM Wednesday. I'm sorry. That's on me. Take the last 5 seconds and erase them. Sorry. That's my... Raven, that is BM. That one's on me. No, that's on me. I'm sorry. That one's on me. I am not ripping on Naruto. I'm ripping on someone in chat named after Naruto. He's got to be a stun. You stun piece. Please. Is that honey hole worth it to risk it? Because we got to get off of it and then get on it.
Wrong.
No, I apologized. Not sorry I offended you, energy. It's an apology. See phase 2 before dying. That is the most succinct usage of Danglish I've ever seen. Like there is no gray matter in that prop bet. See phase 2 before dying. The pit boss. Look, there's legends of pit bossing, and whoever came up with that one is a legend. I'm gonna guess his name starts with B and has green letters. And has red hair. And has red hair. I better not see one dox in chat. Saying what hair color someone has is not doxing. Yeah, Brett has red hair. It's not BM to say what hair color someone has. It is if it's red. What's wrong with the red? It's the best color on the palette. Phase 2, pay him out. All right, now it's time to dial feet on the floor. Wait. Maybe phase 2 go clockwise, phase 2? How many red-haired Bretts in America are there? Brett doesn't live in America. He lives in Ireland. Sorry. Where the heck's Conal been? Speaking of redheads from Ireland. Conal's been asking for years for Elden Ring DLC.
Naruto. Tipped $3. Hey Dan, I'm just a guy. Just a tall guy. Just a 6'5" guy. That's right. I'm 77 inches tall. Some of you more European folk may also acknowledge me as a 195-inch gentleman. Did I mention I'm 6'5" BTW?
No, not Naruto. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Squid2, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. This is the way. He's got to be close.
I think he meant centimeters.
Olgo Dev, we were just talking about Magic the Gathering. 103 months. Welcome back. All right, we're gonna go counterclockwise on this one. Wait. Doesn't get off the horse for critical hits to spite that one shatter. No, I don't think we have time to honey hole and then get back on. Do we? If we do, I'll do it. Don't get back on? We have to. No, just saying how, like, I'm good for one Magic the Gathering, like, in-person play a year, and then that's about it. Dude, we are phase 2 in like a piece. Yeah, I don't play Arena anymore. I'm looking for that next great community MMO. Get in there. What's he doing? It's a new move. Honestly, I've been looking at Outlands a lot. Does GTA Online count as MMO? Nah, we're just looking for something that's like easily accessible for all levels of play styles. You know? Someone keeps recommending AFK Journey. What is AFK Journey? I thought AFK Journey was that game on PS3 that people loved, where like people are wearing like the cloaks. It's a mobile game. I'm serious. When EverQuest 1 private servers. Buddy, Moyhead plays EverQuest. That looks like the biggest John in Tennessee.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
When I was a kid, EverQuest was amazing. Like
come
graphics wise, I look at it now. Yeah. I mean, the heads are 3 polygons. Like literally 3 polygons mashed together. The UO graphics still stand up. The UO graphics are still, they're still acceptable. There's like a charm to them. No, EverQuest does not look better than Ultima Online. We'll do a comparison, and don't do it to spite me. Major Copium. The only thing that you're gonna like better, graphics-wise, is the box art from EverQuest. That's the Chad. That's the only thing you're gonna like better. EverQuest, 1999. That's it. Project 99. Tell me what graphics you like better. Project 99 screenshots. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna give you a side by side. Ultima Online. Okay. Okay. Let's compare graphics here. Let's compare graphics. You say that EverQuest MMO graphics hold up better than Ultima Online. Let's see. Do these graphics hold up? There's 3 polygons and a 1 bitmap stretched over. Come on, okay? These graphics, what is this button? What are these? What is this? This looks like Seventh Guest versus this. Like this you could still play today. This, people are like, are you okay? Look at this font. Okay, EverQuest versus Ultima Online. The only thing you're gonna like better about EverQuest is this box art. That's it. That's the only thing you like better than the Ultima. That's it. That's the only graphical thing you like better. All right. Insane take. Honestly agree, UO's more timeless. Someone VIP Chef Roy Boy. UO makes you nauseous after 30 seconds. DJ Knuckles, they have not the official one, but there's a 60 FPS client. You'll like it. There's actually like, imagine this. Independent fans have found a way to make a 60 FPS client for Ultima Online and modernize it. But the company that makes it doesn't have the ability to do that.
17 months, holy E, that's almost how long it'll take Dan to beat the DLC.
Kristen, thanks for the 17 months. I appreciate it. I mean, chat, I'm close to checking out Outlands. Keep an eye on the Discord. If you told me I had to play one of those two games for a few months, you would definitely play EverQuest. Sounds like someone that's never played Ultima Online. How can I trust you? After that time we wasted on UO New Legacy? I didn't know. I didn't know. If I knew, I wouldn't have. I didn't know. We were learning. We were learning. I played neither, but UO looks much better. Get VIP'd. Dang. Trying to slide under that husk. Didn't Dan play UO with the community, then get rolled by a PvP demon? No. I picked up Ultima Online after 15 years. What Zero, which one have you been playing? I played both Ultima Online and EverQuest extensively, and their prime UO clears every time. I'm with you. Yo, Soy, thanks for the 6 years, you piece.
Space Y. 6 years of entertainment. Good vibes and pure positivity. Funny the random clown's life takes. One YouTube video and here we are 6 years later. Much love to you all.
Yo, Soy, the community mortgage broker. Yo, Soy, when we getting rates under 6%? You're on the front lines, brother. Tell me. When we get in the 30-year under 60%, under 6%? Exclamation point, current events, yes, but also valuable information. I know you know. $20.25. How low are we going? How low are we going? Third done. You play Atlantic? Is there anything that resembles old UO on Atlantic Shard? Anything at all? He's reaching again. Thanks, Cheetos. Thanks. Thanks. About once every 18 months, I have a hankering for Ultima Online. And then, like, I play it for like 3 hours, spend 3 hours setting it up, play it for 3 hours, and then I'm good for another year and a half. You're at 2.85%. Never sell, brother. Never sell. Worst stagger of all time? Who said that? Call Trev, you're better than that. Close, man. We can make a community Minecraft server. I am so jaded, chat. If you, I don't want to talk about it, but if you were to go back to the early days of the community, before some of the staples were in place, some people, there is a small handful. It got a little dicey there for a minute. Got a little dicey there. Zero, but is there any like Tarkov heart pumping gameplay, or is like, you know, where like stuff's on the line? What's the name of the 60 FPS client for Ultima Online? I think it's Classic UO. I think it's what it's called. And the lady in charge of Ultima Online banned it. Most recently, I think people are not happy about that. I think you can use it with Outlands. Yo, Moyhead, what are you doing Saturday? You want to Ultima Online it up? Chad, that goes to you guys too. See, I'm the inverse, brother. Brother, I'm the inverse. I'm the inverse of that. I'm the inverse. I am not going to TwitchCon this year, no. One TwitchCon was good for me. 596Con I would love to have adjacent to something though, for sure. Again. Chat, we can beat this piece. We had a sponsored thing pop up today, so I think tomorrow, I mean, I'm trying to find a way, right? Like, to me, if I could do a weekend, always on the weekend college football stream, I would do that. But most likely right now, it's looking like college football will be all day tomorrow. We can finish the Georgia Tech dynasty. I didn't want to halvesy it because today's stream got a little chopped up because of the Dune stuff. I didn't want to chop up the football stream. Am I going to Magic Con? Is it in Detroit? You have iframes when dismounting can be used. What's the schedule for the rest of the week? I mean, normal shows. I think tomorrow will be football. We have no interruptions tomorrow. But I think we can beat him today. How long have I lived in Michigan? My whole life. I think honestly, I think we can beat him today. We gotta catch a wave here. And go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is undefeated. Honestly, the great thing about, I mean, we haven't officially announced it, but the great thing about going back and playing through every Souls game, no VIG, it'll be like playing brand new games. I remember nothing. I remember nothing. Like outside of the big ones, Cosm, Ornstein, and Smog, I couldn't even tell you any bosses from Dark Souls 2 besides the Scorpion Lady without the stuff on top in the Poison Swamp. You know? Shoot. That was Dark Souls 1, that's what I'm saying. Wait, where's the one where you have to burn the water wheel? Or the, what do they call it? Not pinwheels? Sun wheel? What do they call those things? Dark Souls 2, that's the one. Windmill. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Never give up. Never give up. Dark Souls 2 no VIG is gonna be worse than Melania? How could you say that? Really? boss runbacks are no longer a thing. DS2 is brutal? What was brutal about it? You have life gems. Alright, let's go win this thing. 100% dial. Clockwise or counterclockwise? Yeah, the ecstasies from beating Manus, like that felt like the most suffer of all suffercore. Buddy, we didn't even scratch the surface. Oh, we're in the Michael. Keep him on your right, so clockwise. I got you. Manus was 72 attempts? No way. Yeah, the Horse Valley was rough too. Very rough. Because you couldn't see anything. I don't know why. Suggestions for Dan and React suggestions, that's like instant dopamine hits, man. When I see those rooms light up, and community art, when I see those rooms light up,
This is so hard.
that's dopamine.
My horse.
Oh, my horse.
Down, down to horse in town. 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 Woo! Boo, my horse. Bahoo, my horse. Boo, boo, my horse. Bahoo, my horse. Down, down to horse in town. Down, down to horse in town. Down, down to horse in town.
Oh.
My horse, Bahoo, my horse, roll, dodge, boo, boo, with guy, Bahoo, down, down to horse in town, down, down to horse in town, down, down to horse in town, Bahoo, down, down to horse in town. Down, down to horse in town. Down, down to horse in town. Down.
I haven't seen the soundboard room in a minute. I'm gonna dial. Hold on, what's this?
No thank you, I can't comment.
We'll do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! We'll do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Barrel Moto cooking.
Puck to it!
Gotta spit on that thing. Oh, no! I never said that.
I had zero interest in cooking. I'm gifted at the microwave.
My dog stepped on a bee.
All right, here's a new one. We haven't heard this one. I haven't heard this. New Dr. Ulcer just hit. Little Teddy Pendergrass. New Doctor. How'd you get her to sing?
Hey.
like a mix between Feel and Don't Leave Me Girl.
Liza P.
Liza P.
Will we see?
Will we see?
Where's your plat?
Where's your plat?
Is it bad? So out of sight.
So out of sight.
Like Hollow Knight.
Like Hollow Knight.
Come with the breeze to the head deep.
Okay.
Liza P. Liza P. Liza P. Is it bad? So out of sight.
Bro, you could put this on, man. Instead of Teddy Pendergrass from my man.
The Hades. Oh no. Liza P. Liza P. Oh no. Liza P.
I like it, man.
Liza P.
No one was even asking for Liza P Platinum. Claims we will still see a Platinum in 2024. We will. We will. All right, last run here, chat. We don't lose to this song. The boo 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 bahoo. I don't know where that one came from. Let's dial. Time to dial. We never lost this song. Never have, never will.
Boo boo bahoo. Boo boo bahoo. Boo boo my horse. Bahoo my horse. Down, down to Horsen Town. 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 Boo my horse. Bahoo
What in
my
the horse is this? What do you mean?
Boo my horse. Bahoo my
One more, one more, one more.
Down, down to Horsen Town. Down, down to Horsen Town. Down, down to Horsen Town. Boo my horse. Bahoo my horse. Roll, dodge, boo, boo, whiff, die, bahoo. Down, down.
We never lose to this song. Never have, never will. Let's go win.
Down to Horsen Town. Down, down to Horsen
Doctor, can we get some Doctor You spam in chat?
Down, down to Horsen Town. Down, down to Horsen Town. Down, down to Horsen Town.
Let's dial. Let's dial. Let's dial. It's time to dial. Please stun. Here we go. Maybe we should stay closer here. 70 percentile. Don't do anything weird. Did something weird. We set a new PB today. New PB. So close, man. All right, we'll go one more. I just feel like we're so close.
I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
There's some good stuff in the Discord room, man. All right, last serious run, Chad. Get him in. Get him in. We get one serious run? We got PB? What do you mean serious run? You got PB. No harvest. Re-up, reload. What does he say there? We got a good loop. We're in a good loop. Dang-a-lit, dang. Catherine O'Hara's dang-a-lit, dangs. Not in the front. Hang in here. We got this. He's about to go blue boo bahoo. Baited. All right, here we go. We P2'd, chat. We P2'd. Tell Brett we P2'd. We P2'd. Tell Brett we P2'd. We P2'd. P2. P2. Sorry about the Rabbis. We'll go one more. So we'll go one more since you didn't get that. We'll go one more because of the Rabbis. We can't end on a no Rabbis.
Those aren't pillows.
Yo, just put my fries in the bag, bro.
Please clap.
Hate me or love me, you watched. That's all you could do. Thank you.
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
You can't put that in there.
We did it. We did it! We did it. We did it!
Miss Lethal. So just write it on a letter and then email it to me or post.
2012 NL. Never lost the song. All right, Chad, this is the run. Never lost the song against Hogman. Never have, never will. Game of Thrones song, Game of Thrones fight. Spinal. Here we go. Nope, not ending on that one. Not ending on that one. No way. Never lost to this song. Never have, never will. It's our time. 70%. Let's get it. Turn it up. This is what Ocarina of Time wishes it could be when you're fighting Gandalf on his hog. Dunka. I was here yesterday when he said it was easy. Look at our PB. It's uwu. It's uwu. Look at our PB. Look at our PB. It's uwu. We're getting too greedy. One more. JP, I'm with you. Last one. Why not us? Why not now? It's our time. Focus on the dodges and the hits will come. Be who you are. Don't be afraid to be crate. You got steak on under 250? All right, this one's for Squeaks, man. All right, here we go. Last one. Last one. Think of the Tetris 99 days. No one said we could do it. They're saying the same thing about Miss Piggy on the horse. All right, last one. Wait, why don't we go back to Old Faithful?
We did it. We did it!
Why don't we go back to Old Faithful, man?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Never lost to this song against Pig Rider.
Always with the backhand, 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 with backhand, with backhand, with the backhand. Always with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand,
with the backhand. With the backhand.
With the backhand. With the backhand. Whoa. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Why not us?
Embrace the vesper's backhand. With the backhand. In the embrace of
Don't do anything weird. pace with the backhand. With the backhand, with the stop hand. Your piece.
With a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand.
Ladies and gentlemen.
With a backhand. Stripped of the grace of gold. Shine on me.
Thank you for being here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Felt like a short one, but we made a lot of PB progress. We will be back live tomorrow morning. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got him. Factually speaking, we got him. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go send a raid arena to Northern Lion. Hit him with the equal smiley face. Twitter, thank you for watching. YouTube, thank you for watching. As always, thank you for being here, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.